I'm bored today. It's a snowy day. Haven't been out for my walk. It's been snowing all night, and we got about an inch on the ground. It's mainly wet snow with a lot of rain mixed in. So I'm bored today. Hey, I don't know, man. I don't know. I do know. You know, I'm watching a video here by Living Free Mike. I'm just, it's the 8th of January 2021, and Mike's got a video here. And he's talking about spending $930 for a new phone, and how he's just had a whole lot of trouble. He had his, Sober's vet costs were over $1,100, and he put that on his card, his bank card, and then the next day he wanted to get an unlocked phone for his what is it called? Smart Talk? Or Straight Talk. It's called Straight Talk, excuse me. Walmart sells this phone thing called Straight Talk, and I have a Straight Talk. I have two Straight Talk phones, okay? The camodave Hotline, and I have another line. And, they're $35 a month for Straight Talk. It's great service. I mean, they use a whole bunch of different carriers. So I don't know, but it works great. I have really no significant problems with it. But, hey, and I have two $35 phones, okay, $29 phones, LTEs, or ZTEs, excuse me. And, they work fine, but the cameras on them suck. Yeah, I can shoot some pictures, but I would not want to shoot video on these. But, I don't do that. I don't shoot stuff on my phone, okay? So I have two phones that each cost about $30-some, and then I pay about $35 a month for my service, and times two, so $70 a month, and that's it. Okay, so if I lose one of these phones, I actually have a backup phone sitting in the closet. So if I lose one of these, or they sit on it and breaks, put it in the washing machine, I will have another phone. I can, get on Straight Talk's website and get it going real fast. Okay, maybe within half an hour. All right, now I use what are called Sony action cams. These Sony action cams, usually I can find them on eBay for $100 or less. They're, the model AS200s, okay? So I do all my shooting on these action cams, and they're great. They're perfectly fine. $100 for one of these used, or sometimes new in the box, and they work great, okay? They're just a solid little camera. They got Wi-Fi on them if you want to activate all that, but they're great little cameras. So, okay, so my phones are each $30. That's one-time payment. And then I pay $35 a month times two, that's $70. And I use several of these $100 cameras, Sony action cams, which I think are better than GoPros. And, hey, and I have a couple $400 laptops, and that's how I do my channel. Now, I'm not doing wonderful 4K and beautiful stuff. And even Mike does a little more production work than I do. But to be honest with you, if you're having trouble paying for your dog's vet bill, you don't have money for your tires, you're doing a live stream twice a month to raise money for your, just to get by, you obviously don't have enough money to go do traveling right now because you're sitting around with your friends there in Quartzsite for the last 3 months. You kind of got to say, do some prioritizing, I don't know. And there they are. There's Randy. I believe that's Kate Southern Goodness. I think I may be wrong. There's Sober actually sitting up in a chair on the bench there. And there they are. There's a Jackery. And there's some guy eating some, looks like some chips. And so everybody's just kind of sitting around there. And I don't know who that is. That looks like somebody familiar, but I can't place him. Anyway, maybe no, there's Kate. There's Kate over there. Southern Goodness, that's somebody else. Sorry. They both have glasses and hats, so I couldn't tell them apart. But anyway, you got to prioritize, right? You got to say, okay, if I can't afford, the basics, I can't afford tires, I can't, food is a stretch. My dog's vet care, which is very important, I can't afford. Why do you want to blow $900 on a phone? You know what I'm saying? How about a $400 phone or a $300 phone? Or like what Camo Dave does, a $35 phone plus a $100 camera. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Why do you need... Now, we've seen other nomads talk about how they have to buy these fancy iMac Pro computers that are thousands and thousands of dollars, and I get that if they're doing heavy-duty editing and stuff, but I get by on this sucker. This is a $400 HP that's already 4 years old. It's still working pretty good. Now, granted, I'm not doing heavy-duty editing, but all I'm saying is you gotta economize. You gotta think differently when you're short of money. I've had periods in my life where I've been really short of money, you know, and you gotta start really thinking now. Do I need a $900 phone when a $300 phone would do 99% of what the $900 phone would do? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's all I'm saying. I just needed to rant. I like Mike's channel. I've been watching Living Free for a long time. You know, I do kind of think, you know, hey, you know, he does do the live streams where he is pretty much about, this is a fundraising live stream, and he'll make the totals known as he's doing the live streams. I don't know, man. I just find like, I just keep coming back to the same point with Mike, that the guy needs to somehow really seriously rethink his life and the nomadic world, the nomadic life that he's living. It doesn't mean you need to give it up, but, you know, his channel just ain't the big time like some of these other nomads have done, where they're raking in thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a month on Patreon and PayPal and YouTube, you know, AdSense. His channel never got there yet. He's been doing his channel for what, 4 or 5 years now. And maybe, you know, we've said it's time for him maybe to start thinking about, you know, maybe there's other things in life to do to make some money. And, you know, he's getting to be middle-aged, right? And he's got to start worrying about his retirement someday. He's got to have some savings or something. You know, you don't want to be 65 or 70 and have nothing in the bank. You know, it's not going to be a good place when you're going to, you know, not be able to travel as much, and you might have some health issues. I don't know. I don't know what, you know, I keep talking about Mike. He needs to sit down and just figure something else out. That the nomadic life for him just doesn't seem to be cutting it. But anyway, I don't know. This looks like fun, doesn't it? This should be a painting. This should be in the National Gallery of Art. Nomadism 2021. All right. All our best to Mike. Hope he figures things out, but I think he's got a way to go to get there. Vlog under.